Well, good morning. It is Hump Day Wednesday. I did not come out here all day yesterday. It was, we got caught in a serious torrential rainstorm in town. I mean, we went into one store, came out, went down to the next store. While we were in there, it flooded in like 5 minutes or less. I mean, it was coming down so hard on the top of Ruby's top. It was deafening. So, anyways, and by the time we got all that done, and we had to go in and get all the stuff to do our piping for our city water. So, and then last night it was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if any of you out there suffer from migraines, but holy mackerel. I haven't had one that bad in probably 8 or 9 months. And I know most of mine is my neck. It's like right behind my ear. It's real tender because I have what they call a military neck. So everything jars instead of just kind of, it just bang, bang, bang. And I think it came from that hike. I know everybody's thinking, man, what a baby on that hike. Truly, I am a baby, that's true. But too, it was straight up. It's not like I'm, triathloner of the year here, okay? And going up those rocks and coming down. I have no breaks in my knees. I've had knee surgery. And so I have to be very careful. Going down things and going up things just kill me. Coming down things are dangerous. So I think that's what happened was I jarred my neck, gave myself a migraine. It was so bad. It's finally kind of sort of going to sleep now that I can at least function. But I wanted to bring you out here and show you a couple things. I got my tablecloth. This is fitted. It's so cool, right? It's totally fitted for this size craft table, and got rid of that old nasty thing, and it's vinyl so I can wipe it off really good. I did get my new can opener with the big old grips on it. I'll let you know how this goes. I got myself an electric one. I came bebopping in here this morning, right? Flipped on the lights. And do you see that on the floor right there? It almost was like needing a diaper. Let's just put it that way. I thought it was a snake. I'm just bebopping through here going, oh, what are we going to do today? Oh my heck, right? So anyway, it's not. It's just my cord. But anyways, I am going to today, I would like to, every time I see this, I think it's on. Look at that green light. Every time I walk in here, I'm like, no way, I don't leave glue guns on like that. And it's not, it's the light shining on it. But anyways, today I am determined. I really would like to do something using these adorable shoes, right? So I'm having this brain fart. I don't know if you guys ever get brain farts, but I do. Generally, they don't work out for the best, but they can. So anyways, I restocked my fridge with my frappes. I do not have coffee making, and it's so weird. Caffeine takes away migraines, right? So caffeine being really super strong coffee or some really super dark chocolate will sometimes take the migraines away. So anyways, I got some new molds. I got these from a gal who makes these molds. Shall we try the tripod thing? Let's try it. I don't really have to have you aim down here. I'll open them real quick. I got these. Come on. She makes these molds. I did not order this one. What I ordered was an infant, like a little baby. But she sent me this one. It does not say baby on there, so it might just be cute enough to make a bracelet for a Gnome, right? And then a little bee mold. Isn't that cute? Yeah, she hand makes these. Aren't these cool? She does a really good job of them. Curson or something like that on Mercari. Hey to you out there. Shout out. And these are dragon eyes. I know they look like peanuts, but they're not. I thought it'd be cool to make my own dragon eyes. So we got those. I did make a little resin pendant. It's got a hole in it. I'll probably make it a keychain. I had some leftover resin. Here's one with some seashells in it. These have to be cleaned off and sanded and all that good stuff. But anyhow, I thought I'd share that with you. I am Lady in Pink today. It inspired me to wear this because I got the movie Peggy Sue Got Married. I love that movie. It is supposed to come down rain today. We don't know yet. Well, I guess we'll know later on. But there is my dirt mound. See it out there? And then on the other side of that, from way over behind the tent all the way over to our trailer, is a 3-foot trench. And we're going to have someone come out tonight and lay that pipe and get us all hooked up to the city water so that it's always pressurized and we don't have to go out there filling up water. So if it doesn't rain, he'll be out tonight to do that. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I get real tired of, honey, I'm going to take a shower now. Do we have enough water? Or he asked me, did you do dishes last night or did you take a shower? Because I really need a shower and shave. And it just gets old because then he has to keep running out and filling it. And we have to keep track of when was the last time we put water in it. So, I mean, if we're going to be here permanently, right, might as well just get it done right. So, anyway, just the PVC pipe alone. The pipes, we needed like 150 feet of 1 inch by 1 by 10 foot. And all the little fittings and the elbows and the adapters and couplers and male and female, and was like close to $500 just for that. That doesn't include the pressure tank that we had to buy, 17-gallon pressure tape, and the pump, the shallow well, I think they're called, or something like that, pump. And then the $200 and something that we paid the guy to come trench it. Now we got to pay somebody to come fill it back in because that's a lot of dirt to shovel, and I, for one, cannot. And I won't allow my husband. So I try to make things as easy as possible on him. I mean, he's retired, and while we can, I'd rather, there are a lot of people out here who need the side work, and I'd rather pay them and keep it local. I don't hire big companies. The only big company I've hired since I've been out here, one was the power poles. Obviously, I had to have a company come do that, and the internet. Other than that, I try to keep the money local and keep people in the need. So we all could use extra cash on the side. And if someone's got a skill or a talent out there that they're willing and they need the extra money, then I say, why not? Right? So anyways, that's about it. I am going to the little shoes. Remember how I was saying I have a collection of these, right? So I'm going to wash these out, and I think those little shoes might be cute at the bottom. We'll see. And make little gnomies or something out of these with those little tennis shoes on them. And then I'm going to make it so that this still can come off, so if somebody wants to store their paper clips or candy or, whatever, beans. I really don't care what you store in it, but that is between you and your jar. But anyways, I want to come up with something. I'm going to do a couple that are like decoupage. I have a whole buttload of stickers over there. I have a whole buttload of Mod Podge, so we're going to go. All right, we got our supplies together. Here we go, right? You ready? Okay. So we have our 7 by 10 piece of fabric, okay? Anything you want to do. I chose the cat because I have had this forever and really didn't use it. So I had bought one of those 1-yarders at Walmart or whatever. It's pre-cut for a yard. Anyways, with this, you want to hem 2 long sides and 1 short side, okay? Then we have our hat that I showed you. Now with this, with the lid, cut yourself out of Velcro or felt, whatever you want to put down here to cover up where the drink stained it under there. This will now put your hat on there. These are little teeny tiny party hats for like dolls, and I found them at the Dollar Tree like, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And when I find them, I buy them because they're perfect for small gnomes. What I did, it was still too big, So I just, you know, kind of wrapped it until, but you can make one of these out of cardboard, thin cardboard of any kind, and or a really stiff fabric. You can use probably cardstock, the heavy cardstock, and make yourself a hat and then just cover it. So, and then glue it to the outside of the lid so it still opens, right? Now with this, I'm gonna leave the bottom clear so that you can see what's in it. Because once you have fabric and all that stuff and this is all covered up, you're not gonna know what's in there unless every time you wanna open it, right? So, yeah. So leave the bottom open because you can fill this with jelly beans. You can fill it with your paper clips or staples, or, you know, you get the gist. You can give it as a gift with some maybe Starbucks coffee in it. Fill it up with some Starbucks coffee. Attach like a little tiny spoon as a gift or whatever. Use your imagination what you want to fill, but these make great gifts and they would ship easily. You know what I'm saying? Or for your UPS guy, because I always give my UPS and my FedEx gal this year. She's getting something special because she's totally awesome, right? So, yeah, your postmaster, your postman, someone you work with, whatever, right? Secret Santa gift, I don't know, white elephant, maybe. If you filled it with something weird, like, I don't know, goo or something, I don't know. But yeah, fill it with whatever you want. Hot cocoa, whatever you want to do. But I think Starbucks coffee for your coffee fan, that would be awesome in there. So anyways, that's what you do with that. That's what you do it with the jar. This is going to go, you're just going to glue this on. Make sure you do it right under the lip, right there. And it's probably going to wrap a couple of times, but you're going to have a seam over here, right? So that's going to look like that when you're done. And then when you're all done, this is all going to be done. His feet, his little tennis shoes, and you don't have to have these. I just, at the bottom, I'm going to glue these to the front down here so he's sitting with his feet up. I am not putting arms on this one. His little nose is going to go here. His beard, oh, you want to make sure you cut yourself a little beard, right? It's going to go clear up here at the top, like this. I'm doing this now because you guys will be off camera. And then you guys are going to put your little nose right here. Right. Isn't he cute? And his little cat fabric. So, anyways, I'm not doing any eyes on him. I'm going to glue this clear to the top like that. And put his little nose. And you know, it doesn't hurt sometimes to just separate your fur like this. And put his nose there so he's got like a little bit of a mustache going on there. Remember what I told you about the fur. Only cut the back. Get your scissors. Believe it or not, there is a place between here and the fur to slide your scissors down, and you'll be able to tell when you've got it right, so that don't ever cut your fur this way, unless you're going to just trim it. But don't cut it from your don't separate it from your fabric from the front like that. Always do it on the back. But yeah, that's what you're gonna do. Any color mustache or any kind of beard you want. And then I got my nose, I got that, and I got my shoes. I'm gonna put all this together, and then I'm gonna show you the finished product, and then we're going to, yeah, right? I just think it's too darn cute. There's my little black girl right there, so I'm going to make sure she's off to the side, and the little white kitty's head. But yeah, use whatever fabric you got. I have an entire array. If you need to borrow some, just, you know, let me know. I'll hand it on over to you. I've got a ton of fabric. I'm weird about going and to Joann's on their, what is it, 70% off the clearance price or whatever, and buying a half a yard or quarter yard or whatever of fun stuff when they have it. Sometimes they have fur on those rolls. Someone bought it and brought it back or whatever, or it's the end of the roll. So you can get it pretty cheap. These little noses, these little half rounds, I get these on Amazon. They're called wood half rounds. And try to get a variety pack so that you get an array of different sizes, okay? Same thing with the fur. You can buy it for like 20 bucks on Amazon. And if you do that, you get, I think it's 1 yard and then you'll use it forever. Hang on. Alright guys, hang on. Yep, you're with me. So I 86'd the whole little tiny tennis shoe thing because to me it was gonna look stupid with them just sitting, you know, there in front of his belly here without them being up and under, and they were too small. So these are those Dollar Tree in the baby party section shoes. They have them in pink and blue. You can cover these in fabric. I think in another video I showed you how to do that. You just cover it in whatever fabric or whatever. So I glued it, but I am going to take the UV glue here in a minute, and I'm going to go through here to make sure they stay on. So far so good. I found these little baby socks that had these around the top, and I just snipped them off and snipped off the foot part and put that on there. And I found a little poofy pom-pom for the top, right? So he is done. And you can still see in here what you have in there, you know, as far as, so it's sitting on your desk. But will he not make the cutest gift, right? He's got all his little cats. You do have to pull this down a little bit on the back of the lid. Yeah, he's got his little cat fabric going here, and like I said, you could do it in a camouflage for a guy if you wanted to, for their desk. If they're a hunter, you could put, hell, you could put some 22s in there, or some, you could probably put some 9mm in there, ammo if you wanted to as a gift. Sorry, but it is what it is. You could put cotton balls in there for someone for makeup, or if you've got a favorite beautician or cosmetologist, you could fill it with cotton swabs, or, you know, get creative. You could turn this into a Santa Claus, like I said, a camo dude. You could turn it into a cow and put some dry milk in there, set that on their prepper shelf, right, with some dried milk in there, powdered milk. Yeah, you could just do so many things with these. I just think that, you know, with as much as that drink that I use, as many of those frappes that I go through, I thought, why am I throwing these out? These have got to make something, right? And look how cute they are. I just wanted to take him home. Okay, I'll take him home. So anyways, and his lid still comes off, right? So you can still fill it. So anyhow, I just thought he was too cute for words, and I think that it's a great little gift, and it didn't take me long. Once you have your stuff together, once you have, you know, the materials you're going to use together, remember the fabric was a 7x10 piece of fabric. When you do that, on these bottles, okay, on a different other bottle that you might have, it'll be different, but on these Frappuccino bottles, now I'm going to get you hooked on Frappuccinos. Buy them by the case through Walmart.com. It's a lot cheaper than $2.75 a piece at the store, right? You get 15 of them, I think, for $24 or something like that. Anyways, he's so cute. I just want one. You know you want one. But yeah, use your imagination. Have fun with it. Once you have all of your supplies together and you've got this supply thing under control, take your time or whatever. But he probably, I'm thinking maybe 40 minutes, an hour max, you know, if you're really super taking your time. So anyways, he's so cute, and I think they'll make great gifts. And now that I have all these bottles, now I know basically a lot of this is just scraps. I mean, even the beard didn't take that much, right? And his little feetsies, you get, I think you get, don't quote me, but I think you get 4 of these in a package at the $1.25 tree. And it doesn't matter, pink, blue, because like I said, they're very simple to cover in fabric. One day I'll show you how to do that. But yeah, So basically, if you go to the thrift stores or whatever and you find some really cute infant socks, buy them. Buy a pair of them for 75 cents, 50 cents, whatever. Throw them in your stash. And I was just going through going, gosh, do you know that top part where you glued the mustache to the bottom of this thing? It just needed something to cover that up. And so I just was going through my little box of goodies and found these little socks. So that's why crafters keep the stuff that we keep, right? Because you never know when it's going to come in handy. So thanks for coming along with me on that. It is 25 to 6. Tonight's the night we're supposed to have the pipe laid. So far, that big old warning Will Robinson thing is not happening here. So I texted our guy and let him know that, you know, maybe where he works it's raining, but it's not raining here. So, and even the lightning has let up. So we'll see if that begins to happen. That'll be a separate video, and him and I are just gonna sit here and love one another. So anyways, what do we tell them? We tell them pray, craft, and now and then we have to prep, and then throw in that rant that we were just going to add too early. So pray, craft, prep, and rant. Just throw a little fit. Okay, just throw a little. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.